21-3, 3 minutes before the half, and we're still waiting for Michigan to get out of the locker room. I'm watching a call right now of where this is supposed to be roughing the passer. It looks like he just pushed him. That really doesn't look like much to me, but whatever. Oh my goodness, what an embarrassment, Michigan. Apparently the Big Ten is softer than we thought. Man, TCU is all over them. They have no answer. They completely look past this game. I don't know why you would look past this game, but they did it. Man. Damn. This is embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing. If you're a Michigan fan, you should run and hide immediately. Oh boy, false start by the whole team. The whole team false started somehow. False start, everybody but the quarterback. Oh man. They need to tap out. This is bad. What's up, Husker Gray? Hit the thumbs up, guys. Much appreciated. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible without having to pay for them. TCU is beating these guys like they owe money. What's up, Keith? You watching this game, man? My goodness. What an embarrassment. Michigan got a field goal this whole time. TCU got a pick six and 2 touchdowns outright. 2 minutes, about 2.5 before the half here. This is just bad, sad, embarrassing. Sacked him, just sacked him. My Lord. What is going on, Michigan? Michigan, what are y'all doing? Yes, ma'am. So look what the boss lady made. I'm gonna take one. Listen. Michigan fans are hiding. They're nowhere to be found. I didn't say anything about this game because I didn't want to deal with the Michigan fans. I picked TCU to win this game myself, but here we go. Interception. Almost. Texas rocks the hit like button. I like that. I'm not live streaming the entire game. We're going to have friends over, so it'd be pretty difficult to do. It'd also be a little bit rude, but I will be doing a halftime report, and I will be doing the end of the game, and we'll go long. So it might end up being 28-3 before the end of the half. This is terrible. It's like they didn't prepare. What did you guys do in the off month? They didn't do anything. They have no answer for TCU's offense. They have no answer on defense. I don't know what they're doing. It's like they just thought they were going to come out here and walk all over TCU. The Buckeyes ain't beating Georgia. Let's try though. It's only 6:31 in the a.m. in the morning on a Happy New Year wherever you're at, sir. If TCU wins and my Buckeyes lose, I'll be happy because Michigan lost. Right? That's looking like what's going to happen because if all you can muster is a field goal, sorry, Texas man. I mean, send me your phone number to my email address and I'll start texting you before I go live, man. I've only been live for 4 minutes, so you caught it early this time, but this right here is a killing, dude. Should have just called us up to play TCU, right? So for all you Michigan, he needs some milk. Oh my goodness, man! What is going on? What is going on with Michigan? What are they doing? Tennessee could have beat this team. I'm telling you right now, Tennessee could have beat this Michigan team, no problem. Not a problem. What's up, RJ? I don't think Kirby let this happen. I think what you're seeing, I think what you are discovering is that Jim Harbaugh is the Mark Richt of the Big Ten. That's what I think you're seeing. Terrible. Losing the games you're supposed to win. What's going on, Melinda? Michigan needs a lot of milk. They need a lot of milk. They need some cheese. The trick plays, that was dumb. By the way, hats off to TCU. That last touchdown they had. Michigan seems to be trying to. Our trick play on 4th and goal, hand off to the fullback, just play football, man. Do stuff that got you there. Don't need to be cute. I agree. You're right, Wesley. We haven't won yet. We still have to play the game 100%, but I don't think Georgia's going to come out and look like Michigan does right here. I think if you would have asked anybody who would have been the more sure pick between these 4 teams right now as to who was going to win, a lot of people would have picked Michigan to beat TCU. What it do, Rocky? And TCU is like, forget you guys, we're going to beat the hell out of you. TCU is wilding out, 21-3, about to be 21-3 at the half, unless they can get some points. Minute 30, see what we get here. Hands off, up the gut, no stopping him. First down, 15-yard, 16-yard run right out of the gate. Happy New Year to too, Melinda. Woo! I got my wife got me this cool little Christmas present. Check this out. You ready? It's Sanford Stadium in a snow globe. How cool is that? That up there. Michigan's depth is going to help them in the second half, but they may have dug themselves too much of a hole. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. I think the talent may help them, but if TCU keep on the ropes, man, TCU might end up putting it away here with 50-something seconds left to go. This would be poor clock management. From TCU right now, I'm just going to run the ball, get to the locker room with a 21-3 lead. Call it a day. Michigan just called a timeout, so I'm praying to God Ryan Day doesn't come out here and try to throw the ball 100 times. That's what he's going to have to do because you ain't going to run it against Georgia. If you're going to beat Georgia, you're going to do it through the air. Keep in mind, there's been teams that's put up like 500 yards against Georgia and still couldn't beat Georgia. You got to break 45 points to beat Georgia, and I don't see Ohio State's offense doing that because Georgia's going to get theirs. You can believe that. TCU better not get cocky. I mean, it was Arkansas almost lost. Oh, big sack. Big sack. That was huge. 4th down. Nice. Michigan State timeout right here. Yeah. So they call timeout. They're gonna have to circle the wagons here at the half to get this underway. We finna dominate for all 4 quarters. Something I want to point out to the Ohio State fans, or any fan that doesn't think Georgia's going to come out here and be dominant. Georgia, when it's been time for Georgia to get up and play a big game, the Oregon game, the Tennessee game, and the LSU game, Georgia has absolutely dominated. And Georgia did all those. With the Oregon game, we had a lot of time to prepare, but we didn't know what we were preparing for. Dan Lanning, new head coach. Bo Nix, fresh quarterback in the system. Didn't know what they were going to run. Georgia dominated. Tennessee, week, maybe 2 weeks to prepare if you consider who we were playing before. Georgia goes out, dominates. LSU, 1 week ahead to prepare. Georgia goes out, dominates. And now you've given Kirby Smart a month to prepare. When Georgia has had, or when Kirby Smart has had more than a week to prepare for a big game like this, I think Kirby Smart's 7-1, and that one loss. Who was that one loss to? I can't remember. But it's 7-1. So, are you talking about Georgia fans? Georgia ain't gonna blame the refs. I mean, I've seen some bad calls in this game, but I mean, I'll call reffing out on both sides. What's going on, Elite EG? What's going on, Elite GB? Bleh. Words. Florida 2020. Here he goes. Scrambles, throws, knockdown. TCU is step for step with Michigan right now. CJ won't use his legs. He might use them sparingly to try and keep Georgia honest, but he's going to do that about twice, and Jalen Carter's going to body slam him. I guarantee you, Jalen Carter is not going to be very nice in this game. Things Georgia needs to do well. Georgia just needs to control the clock. Georgia's going to get their scores. Ohio State's not going to run the ball. They're going to become one-dimensional. They're going to go to 1 or 2 guys. Georgia's going to be able to drop 2 and cover, and then it's going to be it. Derek, are you talking about the Georgia OSU game? Kentucky got shut out. Poverty. I'm not surprised. They don't have much of an offense. Jalen Carter might just pick him up by one arm. He might. He might pick him up and chuck him. Everybody's got a plan that they get punched in the mouth. Let's see if that ball hits the ground. Hands under. No, that's a catch. Solid catch. What's the problem here? Good catch to me. Let's see. Hands under the ball. It's on the legs. It's in the breadbasket. What's the problem here? Never see that ball touch the ground. Let's see. Right in the breadbasket. On his hips. He's got it. That's a catch. Nothing to talk about here. Moving on. Thumbs up, guys. 30-something of you guys in here. Well, I know we can get to at least 20 thumbs up. I appreciate that. Confirm. Catch. First down. It's not going to be a fourth quarter game, sir. I'm sorry to tell you. Here's likely what's going to happen. Georgia's going to get up a couple of scores, and then Georgia's going to sit on you. I don't know if it'll be 20. I don't know if it'll be 42-13, but I'm probably thinking it'll be like 42-20, 21, somewhere in there. Georgia's number one in the country in red zone defense. OSU's 122nd. I mean, Georgia has faced 4 or 5 passers this season that are more accurate than C.J. Stroud. Running for his life, fumbles the ball out of bounds. Woo! Michigan falling apart. Falling apart. Incidental peeks over his shoulder. Thumbs up from me. Appreciate that, man. Michigan is going to have to throw to get back in this game. They apparently they can't throw it. McCarthy act like he never seen football before. I'd love to see what his stats are. Let's see. 5 tackles, 3 sacks today. What are y'all doing? Y'all got to stop that guy. And they're only rushing 3 most of the time. Check down, blasted. 3rd and about 15. Or 12, somewhere in there. What is Harbaugh doing? He doesn't even know. He's lost. He's lost. He doesn't know. That was Michigan. He's got to go get the rest of his players out of the locker room. They're in there sleeping. I can see 38-20. Bama fan here. I'm a little salty, but give you the thumbs up. I appreciate that. What's up, Zafang? Anybody want to trade Xavier Worthy? We'll take a decent water boy. Oh, man. Drops back, looks, throws. That was earlier. That's a replay. Yeah. I think that was a touchdown, though. I'll be honest with you, because he didn't have possession of it until he rolled over in the end zone. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Takes half second. Michigan O-line wins the award and turns into trash in the playoffs. Right? Big Ten is soft, I guess. I mean, they only scored 24 points against Michigan, and Georgia got a better defense. I don't foresee this game going the way they expect it to. He's about to get sacked again. Look at him, running for his life. Throws deep. 8, 7, 6. Collision. Pass interference. Yeah. They sandwiched him, man. Of course they're going to call that. They needed that first down, too, to stay alive.
Well, the good news for TCU is this is not the NFL rules.
Let's see, so it won't be down at the 2. Yeah, that's definitely pass interference. He hit him right in the chest. Yeah. The announcer said it right after I did. I hope we score well over 40. Big Ten only have 3 ranked teams are soft. Was it Penn State? Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan? Damn, my back is killing me.
To give his guy a chance. And now the question becomes for Jim Harbaugh, do you try a field goal?
Try a field goal from where? The 40? A 50-something yard field goal? I would try it. You got no timeouts. You might as well try it, I guess. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can do. All of them stickers on the helmet don't mean nothing. They're trying to get 6 points before the half. My God. He's a great kicker. He's got the leg for it, and he's accurate enough. And they're going to ice him a little bit. Missed it. He's going to line drive it. He just showed what he's going to do. He went in and kicked it.
54-yarder against Michigan State is also his career long, so this would best that.
I appreciate that rare play. Georgia fans are going to be shell-shocked like Michigan fans right now. No, sir. Georgia's not built like Michigan. Try again.
This season,
I do need a seat with wheels on it, buddy. I got one downstairs. I just can't bring it up here. Ohio State is going to forget. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, Georgia's playing in Atlanta. They're going to be very comfortable there. It's not a grassy field. It's a turf field. You're not going to see a lot of slipping and sliding. Georgia's very comfortable there. It's going to be a good game for Georgia, and just like the majority of playoff games, it's probably going to be a blowout. So Kirby Smart's not the kind of guy to let this kind of thing happen. So 59-yard attempt. You know what? I wish him luck with this, but that's a heck of a kick. This guy left his wife at home to come to this game. Let's see what we get. Kick is up, and it is good. Man, he could have made that for probably 65, man. That's a great kick. Man, great kick. Yeah, Ohio State can't blame the weather on this one. That's right. So that's a school record, apparently. I'm sure it's a Fiesta Bowl record too. 59 yards. That's a long kick, dude. He didn't line drive it either. Like I thought he was going to kind of line drive it. He didn't. No wind, obviously, but they played in the dome. But he probably could have got that from another 4 or 5 yards out. Maybe another 7 or 8. That was a hell of a kick. You're right. So momentum here has been huge. TCU got that pick six right out of the gate, went down the field, scored no problem, and then they have been after it ever since. They've been flying around the field trying to make plays. I think that they made a much better adjustment than what Michigan has made. Michigan has had that one big play that I think should have been a touchdown. Then the following play, they fumbled the ball. Then it's a touchback. It seems like everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for Michigan. Michigan's not out of this game, though. Michigan can certainly come back and win this game. Michigan is deeper on the talent side of the ball than TCU is. Michigan has recruited better. Michigan has more talented players. And we're going to see what happens as this game progresses. Now, Jim Harbaugh has to go in this locker room right now and get his team fired up and say, hey, look, we're only down 2.5 scores. Really, that's all we're down. We can get right back in this. We can win this game. We can come out and play defense. You take the pick six off the board, it's a 14-6 game. If you give Michigan that touchdown, Michigan, it would be 13-14 right now. So, I mean, it's very close. I know the scoreboard says one thing, but it's very close. I do think that TCU is playing lights out. I'm not sure how long this is going to hold up. I think that they could very well fall behind or start falling behind sometime in the middle of the fourth quarter when the talent starts to show through. Michigan's got to stay the course. They got to develop a run game and so that they can pass the ball. TCU has showed that their cornerbacks and edge rushers are able to keep pace with the Michigan wide receivers, and that's a problem. So we'll see what happens. He's going to have to do something. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Much appreciated. Michigan's not out of this yet. They can certainly win this, but if TCU keeps playing like this, it's going to be very tough. TCU came to play. They have put all the chips on the table. They are not looking ahead. They're not looking forward. They are playing lights out. They're getting penetration. Michigan's supposed to have a pretty good offensive line. TCU doesn't seem to care what people think about that. They are in their face. So it's very, very, very good football by TCU so far. Wife passing by. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it for me. We're going to see you guys here in a little while. But, man, TCU putting it on them. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you soon, Buckeyes. God bless. Woo! Go Dogs.